So we're going to continue in section 9.1. In addition to just identifying expressions and equations and checking to see whether or not numbers are solutions to our equations, we actually want to get into actually solving these equations. So we're eventually going to talk about two properties of equality. The first one that we're going to start with is our addition property of equality. Our addition property of equality states that if the same number or variable is added to both sides of our equation, the results on each side are going to be equal. Now we generalize this and call this the addition property of equality because adding the opposite is the same as subtracting. So what this means is as long as we do the same thing to both sides, whether it's our addition or subtraction, and we use the same number, same signs on both sides, as long as we do the same to both sides, either adding or subtracting, then we're not going to change our equation and we should get something that is going to be a solution. All right, so as we work through this example, solve our one-step equations using our addition property of equality. All right, so to start with then here, we look at this x minus 6 equals 3. We always want to get rid of the number that's next to our variable. So next to our variable, we have a negative 6. We want to get rid of a negative 6 by using a positive 6. All right, so we're going to add 6 to both sides. That means that those 6's are going to cancel because negative 6 and positive 6 give us 0, right? They're additive inverses. So on the left, we're just left with x, and then on the right, 3 plus 6 gives us a positive 9 for an answer. Right, now if we want to, we can always go back through and we can check if we plug our original answer back into our equation. So just to show, as we go through, we'll show a couple of examples of this as we go. If we wanted to check this solution, right, we plug that value of 9 in. 9 minus 6 equals 3, right? That's true, so we do know that this solution checks. So as you're going through, working through these problems, the nice thing about solving equations is we're always able to check our answers. All right, so if we continue on with B, negative 9 equals y plus 4. We want to get rid of the number that's next to our variable, so we want to get rid of this positive 4. We're going to cancel out that positive 4 by using a negative 4. Right? So on the left side then, negative 9 and negative 4 is going to give us negative 13. On the right side, the positive 4 and negative 4 cancel, and we have a y. It doesn't matter whether your number or your variable ends up on the left side or the right side. What matters is that we're doing the same thing to both sides and that we're paying attention to our signs. All right, we're going to finish up the next couple of examples on the top of the next page using our addition property of equality as well. So we have x plus 9 equals 5. We are going to subtract 9 from both sides. Right? X equals negative 4. Right? So on the left side, we're getting rid of that positive 9. So we subtract 9. We do the same thing to both sides. Positive 5 and negative 9, different signs, so we subtract. Our larger number is negative, so it leaves us with a negative 4. Right, then for D, we're going to add 3 to both sides. Right, again, we want to cancel out this negative 3. We always cancel out the number that's next to our variable. Right, negative 12 plus 3 is going to give us a negative 9. Right, and then as we're looking at that, we have a negative 9 on the left, x on the right. Again, it doesn't matter whether our x or our number ends up on the left side or the right side. What matters is that we're paying attention to our signs as we're going through the process. Right, so in this example, we have solved our equations, our one-step equations using our addition property of equality.